How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Caroline's Fluid Artistry. This is part 2 of the cheese board that I did the other day, and now I'm doing the coasters. Now you might see there's only 5 coasters here, but I ran out of coasters, but I do have a few that I made previously, so hopefully I can match them up and they'll look pretty much the same. So these ones, they're already corked at the back. What I did was I just put some resin tape on them so that when I get the drips, they'll be easy to pull off, hopefully. And I'm just sticking them onto a little cup here with a little piece of tape, just to try and stop them from moving around because they're a bit flimsy. What I'm doing, sorry, I'm just getting down off my little step ladder. I have to have that to be able to start the video. I've decided that I'm not doing the 3 colours. I'm only going to do 2. I'm going to do the greenish blue. I gotta remember the names of these things. And the turquoise green. I'm using the same resin, my solid solution. I'm actually running out, but I've got other stuff over there, and I need to order more. I'm just trying to play around with the resins to see which ones I kind of like. The one that I've got, it's called Just Resin Diamond Coat, and I'm holding on to that for when I do my blooms. I'm using this white because the other white that I used, I wasn't happy with the actual way the waves turned out. Just bear with me a second and I'll show you what I mean. Sorry, I hope you can still hear me. What happened yesterday was I tried to make a video yesterday and I put you guys on pause, and then I forgot to unpause. So that's why I'm reluctant to keep putting things on pause. But this is the board, obviously you've seen me do. And I don't know if you noticed there, can you see that bit of yellow? That was because I burnt it when I torched it too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably pour another clear layer here, maybe, and do another wave because I don't like the waves either. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I might not. Have I got everything? No. 2 seconds. I haven't got my torch. Oh, you know what? You think you have everything organized, and then you come to actually do the recording, and you go, "Oh, I've forgotten something." And I've been having trouble. I actually transparency. I made 2 videos doing these, so that's why I've got some left over. Why I've only got 5. And each time something happened to my phone, I got through half the recording on one of them, and then it just stopped for no reason. So that was that kind of a waste and very frustrating. And then I tried to do it again another day, and the sound went. So yeah. So that's why I'll be popping up and down on my little step ladder to see if I'm still with you, if you guys are still with me. But I don't know whether it's a problem with my phone, whether I'm going to need a new phone. You're still there. Or is it just user error? I'm just going to get my gloves on. I've done everything. I've got a little checklist in front of me. It says make sure camera is in 16.9. That's the kind of ratio you need when you're videoing. Make sure both parts of the microphone are connected and switched on, which I've done. Make sure phone is on airplane mode and do not disturb, most important, which I've done. And I did all these things the last 2 times as well, but it's still cut out. I don't know why. Like I said, maybe I need a new phone. This one is, I think, 4, maybe 5 years old, but I know I've got a lot of space on it because I've cleared out some space as well, so that I've got enough space to actually do the recording. So anyway, who knows? Who knows? Let's fingers crossed it doesn't happen today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour my turquoise first. I've kept back a little bit of clear as well for the beach, because obviously you can't, how am I going to explain this? You don't want a kind of a step, so that's why I'm just doing a little bit of clear here, turquoise, and then the darker color. I hope I have enough. I'm running out of that resin a little bit, like I said, and I was reluctant to kind of make up with the diamond coat because I want to keep that for when I do my blooms. So yeah, it should be enough. I'll stretch it out. But I want to try and keep the beach. I kind of drew, oh, also I painted these to kind of match the color of the board, because that color is not very pretty, that kind of dull brown. So I done like a more of a honey brown. I think it looks okay. What do you guys think? But yeah, YouTubes can be quite hard to make, I've come to realize. And I've been watching, as I said, well, I said this the other day, but I got cut off because it didn't post. I'm watching YouTubes on how to make YouTubes, and sometimes it's very complicated. I just want something simple and easy to follow. And the tripod that I have, it seems to be okay. I mean, I don't know. I have tried different angles. I've tried to kind of bring it, because at the moment it's in front of me and the arm is sticking out this way. I've tried to have it to the side and have it that way, just to get you guys the best kind of view I can give you. I just don't know. I don't know. And I follow the ladies that I follow who make their YouTubes. They look great. And I think, what kind of tripod are you using? What kind of microphone are you using? And they never tell, well, it's not that they never tell you. It'd be great if they did like a little behind the scenes of their studio, so you could see what it is they're using. Because if anybody wants to know what I'm using, just ask me and I can tell you. I'm not a secret keeper. And I'm not saying that they're secret keepers. I'm just saying a little behind the scenes would be great. Okay. I love this color. As you can probably tell with my jewellery, I am a fan of turquoise, greens, jadey blues, those type of colours. They all appeal to me. So yeah, that's why these beach colours I think are so perfect. I think we'll be alright. I'll stretch it out a little bit, because like I said, I didn't want to make up a load of resin, because I know what happens. I end up having leftovers and then I don't know what to do with it, and it's kind of like a waste. So we'll just spread it out a little bit. I was a bit naughty again. I didn't prep this part of the wood. Maybe I should have done. But I didn't feel like it was as porous as when I've done my plywood with my, if you remember, I did the beach scene on the map, the Australian map, and that was plywood, and that was quite porous, and it kind of soaked up, the resin soaked up into it. This didn't feel that way, so I thought I'd get away with just leaving it the way it was and just painting the beach scene, the beach part. But yeah, we don't know yet, do we? We won't know until we pour on the blue. And I might be a bit, I'll be a bit mean with the clear, just in case I need more. Sorry, I just got a bit there, and then I got more. And I feel like some of them have more than others. You're always trying to, you try to be level and even them out. Well, that's resin for you. Okay, that'll do. Where do I put that? Oh, it's over there. I'm just going to stand up on my stool again. Sorry about this. I'm just paranoid that you're still here. I'm just paranoid, and it's a lot of effort goes into it. I don't know if any of you guys that follow me make YouTube videos, but you know yourself, there's a lot of effort that goes into it, setting everything up. And because I do this in my kitchen, I have to break everything back down after I've done the video, and then it's all putting it all back up and hoping it's in the right place that it was last time, because if that was a good position, you know. So yeah, it can be a bit of a pain. I'd love my own little room, studio, whatever you want to call it. craft room just to do it in, but not just yet. Maybe in the future. I've still got 2.5 kids live with me. When I say 2.5, sometimes one is here more often than not. You know, they're not always here. They travel about a bit, so they're here when they need to be. And then there's myself and my husband and our 3 pets. I got 2 cats and my beautiful dog. I think I've told you about my baby. Yeah, she is my baby. I love her. Okay, we might be okay because I'll do the little spready out thing again. I hope these little... Oh, I hope my head wasn't in the way again. God. That should be on my piece of paper. Don't get your head in the shot, Caroline. I'm kind of doing these to teach, not to teach because you guys probably know more than me, but to show you obviously how I'm learning how to do this resin, but also kind of to show you that you don't have to be professional when you're making YouTube videos, clearly. And if you want to give it a shot, give it a shot. It's fun. Enjoy. When it goes well, it's fun. When you make 2 bloody videos and they don't turn out, then it's frustrating. I literally felt so sad yesterday. I was like, that's it. I'm not doing anymore. I was like a little spoiled child. Because it like I said, you put a lot into it and then it doesn't turn out. You're like, bloody hell. But here's hoping. Here's hoping this one turns out. So we're just blending it in a little bit. Well, not blending it in, sorry, just bringing it down to meet that other part of the ocean. And I think only going with the 2 colours is a lot better because it's not a very big coaster. I think it just would have, they just would have blended in to each other and you wouldn't even have seen the dark colour, I don't think. So that's why I decided we'll just do the 2 colours. And as I said, the ones that I did that you didn't see, they were just 2 colours and they turned out really well. So I was happy with them. Sometimes less is more. Isn't that what they say? Less is more. I've got a little bit on the sides there. I'm going to come back to that. Don't let me forget. Don't let me get my head in the way. If I did, I've remembered. I pulled it back. I've pulled the head back. Oh. I thought I was going to... This one looks a little sparser than the other one. Oh no. Quite deceiving, isn't it? Okay. Almost done. Almost time for the clear. And I also found out that my friend has a 6-seater table, not an 8. You think I'd know that, but you just don't kind of go into people's houses and look at their... So I asked one of her kids, just to be on the sly, has your mom got a 6 or an 8-seater? And it's so, you know what, she's got all boys, right? And I asked the question and none of them, they came back with, the one that I asked came back with the answer, but didn't say why. And I know that if I asked a girl that, they'd be like, why? Because I know if somebody asked me, I'd be like, why? Boys, eh? They just hit different, don't they? There we go. I think that looks okay. The other reason why I tape the back, well, you should always probably tape the back in anyway, but these are already corked, so I can't sand them. That would ruin them. So that's why I tape the back. I'm not going to do the bubbles yet. I'll wait and I'll put the clear on and then, because I'm afraid I'll burn down here. So let me get me clear. I hope I have enough. That's how much clear I've got, which you can't see, but I hope I have enough. You don't really need a lot. So just put it there like that, and a little bit like that, blend it in. You have to do it this way so that it's all even and level, otherwise if you pour it on the clear all over your coaster and then pour it on your two colours, there'd be a level, there'd be a kind of a step up, and that wouldn't work, if you know what I'm trying to say. Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? I actually, so my daughter's boyfriend has to come here and pick something up, and I was like, God, no, I'm going to be making a YouTube video and I don't want any disturbances. So I wrote a little note and I put it out on the front door saying, I put his item that he needed underneath the front door mat because I didn't want any disturbances. I just want to be able to make a YouTube video and it actually turn out okay and not have no sound or cut out in the middle. And then if it's gone well, I don't want somebody walking in. I'm getting up on my step ladder. Oh my God, yeah, they're still there. Oh, I love it. I hope everything's in the right frame. Gosh, imagine that. Imagine now if I do it all right and then these are not in the right frame. Oh God, I think I'd flip. Oh. So I'm very excited to get my new molds and try my hand at those blooms again. Was my head in the way, sorry. I'm really determined to get a good bloom. I'm just devouring the content from the lady that I follow, pouring her heart out. I know there's other ones out there, but I just like her. She seems lovely. She seems somebody that I would be friends with. She's got that kind of soft nature. What have I not? Oh, here. So yeah, I'm just constantly watching her videos and hoping for the best that when I get the molds, and as I said, they are actually the molds that she has made and designed herself, which is very clever. And also the bloom paste that I've got, or that's coming, she's made that as well, specially for blooms. How clever. How do people know how to do these things? How can you make a mold? I'm hardly able to get resin on my boards. How do you actually make a mold as well? Okay, I think that's good enough coverage. I've got a little tiny bit of resin left over, so I'll just keep that to the side. I'm going to torch now, and then we're going to do the part that I hate but I love, and the part that makes me anxious. You all know it, the white. I think did I mention that I'm using this white? I think I did, because that other white is terrible. Now, I haven't got much of this left. I don't know if you can tell, there's not a lot in there. And I've tried other whites and they're not good. I don't like them for the waves. And I'm going to have to go to that place and beg them to sell me more. Hopefully they will. Or even better, beg them to tell me what brand it is, and then I can buy it myself. Anyway, let's torch. I'm having to use this bigger torch because my little torch that I have, that you've seen me use, a little kind of red one, it ran out of butane, and I cannot for the life of me refill it. I don't know why. I have all the little attachments. You know when you get it on the lid, they have little holes and the attachments go into it. And I've tried, I think there's 5 of them. I've tried all 5 and not one of them work. I'm just going to lean down and look across and see if I've got anything in them, if there's any more bubbles. Something seems to be there. Okay. And now I'm going, oh, you know what I should have done? I should have done the blending first because I could have held onto the edge. You know what I mean? Before I put the clear on, and I would have been able to do my tap, 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 tap. I will still do it. Just put my extra glove on. And we'll do a bit of blending. I just have to be careful. Ready for your examination. Sorry. Oh no, I promise I'm not mad. Right, I kind of try and hold it like that. Oh, I don't know. They're so flimsy. I'll just do one finger, yeah? Oh, look, see that way it's popping up. How am I going to do this? I think I'm just going to hold it like that. Please don't fall off. Please don't fall off. Please don't fall off. Can you see what I'm doing? Sorry, guys. Tap, 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 tap. Don't fall on the other one. Oh, Lord. That one's gone up a bit high. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. Oh, do you know what would be grand? Oh, Lord. I make these mistakes so you guys don't have to. I think I've said that before. Oh. Deep breath, Caroline. You can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Oh, I just want them to be perfect. Especially since I'm giving them to somebody for a present, you know? I don't want them to look... I want them to look really good and professional. This one feels a bit loose. Oh, there's a hair. Oh, no, it's not. Yes, it is. Can you see? Look, you guys that I appreciate you, the ones that have like kind of watched my videos and stayed around. I've got a couple of like people that have subscribed, which is really lovely. I think I've got about 32 subscribers. So, you know, I'm happy. I'm a happy girl. I'm just happy doing my thing. Whoa. And hoping that you guys find it educational. Maybe. Entertaining. Maybe. Oh, Lord. There we go. We did it. We got to the 5th one. And we had no major disasters. Okay. Gee, look, that looks okay. That looks okay. I'm happy with that. Another little torch, I reckon. Because I've obviously introduced some bubbles into it when I was tap, tap, tapping. And that one's a bit crooked, I think, there. And there's a little tiny gap there. And then a little tiny gap there. And a little tiny gap here. Little tiny gaps everywhere. Okay, I've got my heat going off to the side. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this another little stir. My white. And I am going to put it in this little silicone cup because I really like it. I'm actually used to it now. I know I moaned about it the other day, but I like the way I can bend it. But before I do that, I have to check and see if you guys are still with me. Oh, fingers crossed. Yes, you are still there. Oh, yes. The recording gods are listening to me. Right, let's get this poured in here. Okay. Whew. And we'll start at the back, I think. Let's get a bead on. Head in the way, get it out of the way, just in case. Thing is, I wear glasses when I'm doing this. I need my glasses for my phone and reading. I don't need them. I can see far really well. But when I kind of pull back, like try not to get my head in the way, things goes out of focus a little bit. Now I'm going to give it another little bead. Yeah, I'll give it another bead. Well, yeah, I will. May as well. That's very straight, innit? That's not very beachy. You know, sometimes the waves are feeling straight. They're not feeling very, this is very straight as well. They're all pretty straight. That'll be fine. Once I blow them out, they'll kind of do their thing. I'm just going to give them a little torch again because I probably put bubbles in. All right, guys. It's that time to blow out these waves. I'm just filling in these little gaps. I think you have to. Okay. Oh, some of them look like you're doing the exact same thing with each one, and you think, why does it look so different? Okay. I'm going to get my heat gun. Right, I'm going to give it a tiny little pass over just to warm up the resin, and then I'm gonna do that on low, and then I'm gonna blow it out on high. Okay, here we go. The part I hate. Okay, guys, what do we think? This one's kind of needs to be put back a little bit. That's nice. That's nice. Bit of burn. Oh, burn. What do I do with that? I probably shouldn't have done it on high. But you kind of need the high to get the blast the cells out a little bit. You're falling over that way too much. I'm going to put a little stick under there. Stop you from going back. I don't know if you can see, but this is pretty yellow. What I think I might do, I've got a little bit of white left, not a lot. Let's see if I can do a little bead across it to get that yellow away. There's always something in there. Guys, maybe I should have done it on low and not not the high. What do you think? Yeah, because that's the second time I burnt the other thing as well. And I don't normally burn the white. Normally that's fine. So I'm just going to try and do a little bead of white across here to hide that yellow. Oh, I don't know if it's going to work. It's not bad. And the same on this one, just a little bit in here. Yeah. I think that might have worked. I could really use a toothpick. Something I don't have in my craft room. Sorry, I'm speaking very low. I could really use a toothpick. Something I don't have in my craft room. That yellow is still there a little. I'm trying to kind of maybe, you know, mix it about a bit and get rid of it. Because it's not bad. I'm happy with the blowout. I think the blowout looks good. What do you guys think? You guys happy with that? I think that's all I can do right now. This one's probably my least favorite. There's a bubble in it. I'm just gonna see. This torch is just too powerful. Oh, it's not a bubble. What are you? Let me get, what you call them? Tweezers. I'm just going to clean my hand first. It's a bit sticky. So I can see something in there. Is it just a bit of, I'm trying not to get my head in the way, guys, but I can see something just there. I think it might just be a bit of paint. So I might just leave it. Yeah, I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it. Kind of, I thought I measured, not measured, I thought my table was level, counter was level, but they seem to be moving up a little bit. Oh, I think they're okay, guys. Oh, let me just, this one still has that bit of yellow in it. I'm just going to fiddle with it a little bit more. I know I shouldn't, but I just don't want that yellow in it. I think it's gone. This one has a little bit of yellow in it as well, but it's barely noticeable. Right, okay. Right, I think I did it, guys. I think I'm happy. I think I'm happy. I want to try and get some lacing, but I'm scared of this torch. It's like I just don't learn my lesson, isn't it? Please, please, please don't have burnt. Could you imagine if I burn all of them now? Oh, Lord. A bit more fiddling with this one, it seems to be. This one just wants to move. It is up on, sorry guys, it is up on that little stick, is it? Yeah, it is. Right, okay. That's it. No more fiddling. Gloves off. Take you down for a close-up. And I'm going to try and save me gloves. That's why I wash, like get them a rub with the baby wipe. Even this one, even though it's my glove for my messy hand. Actually, wait, I need another one. I'm trying to wipe my gloves off camera so that I don't get any bits of fluff or anything in my resin. Right, let's get up on my stool. Oh God, you guys are still there. It's a miracle. Now, the only other thing is, when I watch this back, because I have to edit it, well, I edit it a little bit, not a lot. If the sound hasn't worked, I'll flip. You will hear about woman in WA flipped because our YouTube video didn't work. All right, I'm going to take you guys down without hopefully turning you off. Oh, that was jagged. That was quite a jolt, wasn't it? Okay, guys. There they are. What do you guys think? Do you like? I do like. I'm really glad I only done the 2 colours. Do you see what I'm saying about that there? Whoops, there. I think that might have been a bit of the paint. Maybe I didn't mix the paint up correctly or well enough. But that's them. And obviously this is their... How do I get it all in? I don't know how to do that. This is the set. Would you guys be happy with that as a birthday present? I mean, remember, I'm going to have 6 coasters, not 5. I'm going to debate whether or not to do something with that yellow piece there. And I do think I've gotten rid of the yellow there. It's not as noticeable as that one. And where was the other yellow? There. It's a tiny bit there. But I think they turned out okay, guys. What do you think? Oh, please let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you have any tips or advice, I'd love to hear them. Thank you again for spending some time with me, and I'll see you for the next project. Bye. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Guys, I just popped back on because I just realised that I'd forgotten to put clear resin on this one. Were you guys screaming at me, you forgot one? So I've put it on now. I don't know how I did that. But anyway, I just thought I'd just quickly just tag this on just to say, yeah, I forgot to put clear resin on that one. But it's all on now and it's all okay. Bye.